Hi, Leslie Koo here. Russia has asked more troops from North Korea to be sent to the front line of the Russian-Ukraine war to fight. And this is the second round that Russia is asking North Korea. And in June last year, Russia and North Korea has signed a comprehensive military strategic partnership. So we will see more cooperation of such between Russia and North Korea. But of course, there's no free lunch, we all know. North Korea must have something in return. Money, no, doesn't make sense because it has been sanctioned for the longest time. Right? So we give North Korea US dollars, doesn't really matter. It wants, what matter is, it wants military technology. Right? That's what it lacks. For example, military technology from Russia, and Russia has no choice but to give in exchange for troops from North Korea. This military technology include like the improvement of the North Korea missiles accuracy, nuclear submarine, and so on and so forth. So with all this advanced technology or nuclear-related technology that North Korea has learned from Russia, has got from Russia, there is a risk for the instability of the Korean Peninsula to escalate. Right? North Korea now is getting stronger on military ground, and South Korea. Well, I'm not sure how much the U.S. troops stationed in South Korea can do, because the Iranian war and so on and so forth. The U.S. military has its own problem. So this is the situation here. Increasing risk of Korean Peninsula instability. And for this for the Korean Peninsula instability to escalate, it's no good for China, because North Korea and South Korea are at the doorstep of China. So how? What now? Well, we have to look at different perspective. Yes, with North Korea getting stronger and stronger in terms of military weapons, so on and so forth, there is a possibility of Korean Peninsula instability to intensify. But the probability of such happening or occurrence is not high. Why? Because North Korea needs China. It needs China, especially, definitely not weapons, economic aids, food, daily necessity, so on and so forth. North Koreans need that. Kim Jong-un is not ready to anger China. Right? And the thing is, why would you want to make one of your two friends in the world worried? Right? It's better to have more friends than to have more enemies. So North Korea, despite all this technology, military technology that it learned from Russia, given by Russia, I believe behind doors, Kim Jong-un should have told or ensured Xi Jinping that no worries, I got orders, weapons, this know-how, but I'm not going to rock the boat. So I believe all this should have been told to Xi Jinping by Kim Jong-un. And I mean, as you can see that last year, September 3rd, China military parade. Who are the leaders beside Xi Jinping? It's Putin and Kim Jong-un. So it's a signal that, well, yes, both of you, Russia and North Korea, have signed these strategic military cooperations, show to Putin and Kim Jong-un that, well, I'm still your friends. No, it's better for three of us to work together. So this is the situation now. And the thing is, like, stronger North Korea, it's also good for China. As we all know now, the Japan-led US alliance taking more actions, yes, more actions, more events, more plans in terms of physical actions and verbal. It's more and more between Japan, Philippines, Australia, as well as like other countries like India and South Korea as well. But South Korea, I don't think it will, it will want to be involved. Right? For sure, just as some support, like maybe support from the background. Yeah, it's okay. But no way South Korea will want to be upfront. Right? So anyway, so Japan, Philippines, Australia, a straight line from north all the way to the south. They came up to contain the rise of China. And we all know from on behalf of who. So, with a strong North Korea, or stronger North Korea, especially in terms of military, Russia, North Korea, and China are able to safeguard the northern part of Asia. Yeah, the northern part of Asia. And it's just that Japan, we are facing not only China, but Russia and North Korea. So you can do a lot of actions, but you better know where the red line is. So that part, China has North Korea and Russia. So for the southern part, then China can focus on dealing with Philippines as well as Australia. And one thing, Philippines, yes, is a hardcore alliance of the US. It's very obvious from what they have done, especially now under the Marcos administrations. But Australia, I would say that is not the weakest link, but a weak link, because China is one of the major trading partners of Australia on the iron ore as well as other minerals. Australia every year earns a lot of money from trade with China. So I'm not so sure how much Australia will go. Maybe for now, if you want to, yes, focus, sure, I have all the submarines. And when the day comes when Australia need to act, well, we will see whether Australia will actually send the submarines or battleships, so on and so forth, not all the way to South China Sea, but below the sea around Java, Indonesian Java. So we have yet to see whether Australia will actually act physically when the time comes. But in general, that is the situation now with China. Stronger North Korea is not a bad thing for China. It has North Korea and Russia to help China to safeguard that part of the region, and it can focus, put more resources on safeguard South China Sea. So this is how I see that a stronger North Korea is a good thing for China. Yes, it is possible that the instability of Korean Peninsula escalates, but the probability of that is low. Okay, thank you for watching. That's all for this video. See you in the next one. Cheers.